They see a weak human, a relic to be pitied or eaten.
But in his chest, a power that could crack mountains lay coiled, waiting.
So I let them think it. I keep my head down, my presence a whisper.
A passing beast sneered, flicking a claw near Sora's face.
They think I am prey. One day they'll know the predator I really am.
For a split second, his eyes flashed gold. A promise of devastation held in check, alone in the woods. He let the mask slip. The fire responded to his mood, flickering taller.
The day this monster world learns I am stronger than their king, that day, I stop pretending.
He studied the ancient map, tracing the ruins where the first curse was born.
A cure exists. I can feel it in my blood, and I will find it.
A commotion ripped through the monster market. A small, furry creature cornered by 3 snarling brutes.
Please, I didn't mean to bump you.
Before a claw could land, a hooded figure stepped into the blow. Deliberately, but no one saw it that way.
A fluke. Just a human who stumbled wrong. That's all they'll remember.
You stood up for me. Why? You are only a human.
No reason. Just didn't like the odds.
My village isn't far. We don't see many humans. But you'd be safe there, I promise.
A monster village. Could be a trap. Or the perfect cover. Either way, I need information.
So the last human walked beside a monster, a wary shadow against the sunset road.
Stay close to the enemy? Fine. Let's see where this goes.
The forest trail deepened. Every shadow felt like a watching eye. Without warning, a snarl shredded the silence. 3 lean, wolfish creatures exploded from the underbrush.
Can't use real power. Keep it clumsy. Let them see a lucky survivor. Not a threat.
He stumbled sideways, deliberately, and a beast's lunge missed, sending it crashing into its packmate.
How did you do that? They went down so easily.
Beginner's luck. They tripped over each other.
When the village emerged from the tree line, Sora marked the stairs. Curious, hungry, and afraid, in the healer's hut, he saw them. Cursed ones whose bodies were failing, their essence rotting away.
The old ones say it's part of the curse. But a story tells of a human who reversed it.
A human? Like me? Is that why my blood burns? I have to learn that legend.
Sora waited until the village fell silent, then slipped toward the cliffside cave the elder had whispered about. The walls were covered in ancient paintings, humans transforming into beasts, a dark figure commanding the change.
This curse, it was cast on purpose. Someone created this nightmare.
You found it too. I come here sometimes, when I feel lost.
Just couldn't sleep. The stars are clearer out here. I almost told her everything, but the truth would be a death sentence for her.
Morning brought the thunder of armored boots, a squad of Malakar's soldiers hunting the hidden human.
Sora, they're looking for you. You have to run.
Run? If I do, they'll punish the whole village. I have to act like the weak human they expect.
So he walked into the square, head bowed, and let the captain's clawed hand clamp onto his shoulder. The captain forced Sora to his knees in the square, a clawed boot pressing his back. The captain's voice boomed. The last human would be executed as an example to any who defied the king.
Stop. He's no threat. Please, he saved me. He only wanted to help our village.
But the captain merely laughed and swung a backhanded claw toward her small frame. Sora's hand snapped up. A shockwave exploded outward, and the captain flew like a rag doll into a stone wall.
Too fast. Too strong. The whole village saw. Every instinct just broke cover.
The soldiers fled. The villagers stared in a mixture of awe and fear, and Ilara rushed forward.
He's not dangerous. It's a blessing. An old guardian spirit protects him. That's all.
She's lying for me, risking everything. I can't stay. They'll hunt this village next.
But at the forest edge, a small figure waited. You think I'd let you leave alone? Ilara said, a packed satchel on her back, a crumbling ruin, deep in the woods, cradled a dying warrior, a knight in monstrous form, gasping his last. His clawed hand shot out as Sora drew near, eyes wide with recognition. You are the last human. the one the legends promised. Malakar was once a knight, like me. He found an artifact from the old world and used it to twist us all into monsters, building an army to rule. But the artifact's power is tied to his life. If it is broken, the curse ends. Your blood, it carries the key. Those were his final words. The spark faded from his eyes.
So the cure is in my veins, and the artifact is in Malakar's castle.
That means we have to go right into the heart of his power. Can we even do that?
We have no choice. For all the lives the curse has taken, I'll tear that castle apart.
A new fire burned in Sora's eyes. The path was clear to the king's fortress and the end of the nightmare. The road twisted into a narrow canyon, and the looming outline of Malakar's fortress choked the sky. Elite guards melted from the shadows, massive, horned, and led by a brute named Gorog.
Half my power. That's all I can risk, but I have to end this fast.
Sora blurred forward, a golden streak, shattering a guard's armor with a single strike. Gorog's roar of fury turned to disbelief as his elite fell one by one. He locked eyes with the human. This isn't over. The king will feast on your bones.
You are bleeding. Sora, you moved so fast, I couldn't even see.
They'll report my strength to Malakar. No more hiding. It's a race now. We can't stop. The castle could be sealed if we wait.
So the wounded pair pressed on, the shadow of the castle, now swallowing the sun. A forgotten tunnel behind a crumbling statue led them into the castle's underbelly. A guard patrol rounded the corner, but Sora was already in motion, dropping them with precise, silent blows.
This is it. The vault. But it's empty. Where's the artifact?
A trap. He knew we were coming.
Did you truly believe I would leave my greatest treasure unguarded? I watched you stumble through my lands. Now this little rebellion ends.
Hand over the artifact. You've tortured this world long enough.
Malakar's laugh shook the stones. He crushed the artifact against his chest and screamed as power devoured him. His body swelled into a titan of shadow and rage, the chamber cracking under his new bulk.
He's become the curse itself. This is the end of hiding. I'll need everything.
Sora exploded forward, golden aura blazing like a sun, and met the titan's fist head-on.
Even with everything, he's too strong. The artifact feeds him.
A massive claw swatted Sora into the wall, rubble cascading around him. Ilara threw a rock. The titan laughed and backhanded her without a glance. The blow caught her mid-leap. She crumpled like a broken doll.
Ilara, number not her. This ends now.
Sora's scream tore the air as he channeled every drop of power into a single, blazing strike. The titan staggered, a gaping wound in his chest. Sora landed beside Ilara, cradling her.
Sora, finish it. Don't let him win.
He bit his thumb and pressed the bleeding wound to her gash. Golden light erupted, and Ilara's form began to shift. The titan Malakar stumbled back, clutching his wound, and vanished into the corridor, leaving the chamber in rubble. Sora ignored the retreating king. The golden glow faded, revealing a human girl, Ilara.
Sora, my hands, they're not claws anymore. What did you do?
My blood holds the cure for the curse. I've been hiding it, searching for the artifact to break it.
All this time, you were the legend? Then we have to save everyone.
She accepted it so quickly. No fear, no anger, just resolve. Malakar fused the artifact. If I break it, the curse ends. But his army will block us.
Meanwhile, in the throne room, Malakar slammed a fist into the wall, roaring commands through the castle's magic speakers.
The human is a plague. His touch turns our people into weak, mortal creatures. Every soldier, hunt him down.
As horns blared, Sora and Ilara, now allies, raced toward the throne room, ready to face the army. The grand hall erupted into chaos as a wave of armored guards poured from every corridor. A slash from Sora's hand sprayed blood onto a guard's open wound, and the beast convulsed as golden light swallowed it. When the light faded, a frightened human man stood in the guard's armor, gasping.
See? The king lied. This isn't a plague, it's a cure. You can be who you were.
Claws clattered to the floor. One by one, horrified soldiers dropped their weapons and knelt. In his throne room, Malakar watched through a scrying mirror, and his howl of fury shattered the glass.
If they abandon me, they can burn with the rest of this world. I'll unleash the artifact's final cataclysm.
The artifact blazed crimson, and the castle began to shake as a sphere of annihilation swelled from his chest.
He's going to kill everything. I have to break that artifact before it's too late.
With Elara at his side, Sora exploded forward, golden energy trailing the final confrontation now certain. Sora kicked open the throne room doors and froze. Malakar floated in a vortex of crimson energy, a living bomb.
Too late, last human. In moments, this entire kingdom becomes my funeral pyre.
Sora launched himself, golden aura screaming. The two forces collided in a blinding explosion, blow after blow. Sora deflected the dark tendrils, driving his fist, coated in his own blood, into the artifact's core.
Just a little more, but I am losing too much blood.
Malakar's clawed hand slammed forward, and Sora felt the cold steel of 5 talons rip through his stomach.
Sora, no.
But she saw the artifact splintering. She grabbed the wounded Sora as the ceiling collapsed. The artifact blazed out of control. Malakar roared, pinned by his own unraveling power as the walls crumbled. Both kings, monster and human, lay broken amidst the ruin, and the world held its breath. Through blurred vision, Sora saw the artifact still pulsing in Malakar's chest. It would not stop until everything was ash.
No other way. I have to take it, purify it with my own body.
With a guttural scream, Sora tore the shard from Malakar's flesh, and the crimson energy surged into his own veins. Agony like fire tore through him, his blood blazing gold against the corruption, purging it from within. The dark sphere threatening to obliterate the castle flickered, then dissolved into harmless particles. Sora's body slumped. Elara caught him before he hit the stone, his weight limp.
No, no, no. Sora, you can't leave me. Not now.
Under the rubble, Malakar's monstrous form crumbled, revealing an old broken man, stripped of power. Elara pressed her forehead to Sora's. No breath, no golden glow, only silence. The cursed king was no more, but the one who saved them all lay still. The cure had demanded its price.
These hands, pale and wrinkled. I remember them. I was a knight once. What have I become? I destroyed my own kingdom, my own people. All because I couldn't let go of power. Kill me, girl. It's the only mercy left for a monster like me.
I won't. Sora gave his life so even someone like you could be saved.
A faint twitch. Elara's heart stopped. Sora's finger had moved. His eyes fluttered open, pure gold but gentle. The dark energy was gone.
Sora, you are alive, but how?
My blood, it purifies. It remade me. I think I am here to stay, Malakar. You remember now. That's the first step. Don't throw it away.
The once king wept, and Sora, still bleeding, took Malakar's hand, not to kill, but to lift him up. As their hands clasped, a golden spark leaped from Sora's wound. The cure, uncontained, it erupted into a blinding wave of light, surging through stone, through flesh, through the very curse itself. In the courtyard, the kneeling soldiers screamed, then gasped. Claws retreated, faces became human.
Sora, it's working. The whole keep is changing. They're all human again.
Even Malakar, still kneeling, watched his skin become fully human. The monster self washed away.
It's finally over. The curse is broken. They're free.
But the castle, robbed of its dark anchor, gave a final shriek, and the ceiling crashed down. Sora's legs gave out. Elara caught him, and a cured soldier pulled them both toward the crumbling archway. Into the dawn they stumbled, a crowd of newly human souls, blinking at a sunrise they'd never seen. Behind them, Malakar's fortress fell to dust, centuries of nightmare buried in stone. Sora awoke in a canvas tent, sunlight filtering through the fabric, bandages tight across his chest.
You are awake. 3 days you slept. I was starting to think you'd never open your eyes again.
3 days. How many were cured? What happened to the others?
Hundreds. The wave reached the nearest towns, but it didn't cross the whole continent. Still, many are coming here on their own, seeking the cure.
They stepped outside to a bustling camp of former guards and villagers, humans once more, building shelters, sharing food.
So much still to do. The curse might be broken at its heart, but its scars reach everywhere.
In a guarded tent at the edge of camp, the old man once known as Malakart sat in chains.
Sora, I don't deserve to breathe the same air as these people. Just let me wither away.
I won't grant you death, old man. You'll live, and you'll watch the world you broke become whole again. That is your punishment.
And with those words, the last human turned back toward the light, ready to carry the cure across a world still waiting. A few days later, Sora stood before the gathered crowd, hundreds of restored faces, plus a few monsters watching from a distance.
It's time to offer them the choice, humanity, or to remain as they are, but in peace. All of you know what I carry. My blood can break the curse for good, but it isn't a command, it's an offer.
He paused, scanning the faces. Hope, fear, longing for the life they had lost.
Those who wish to be human, line up. Those who choose to remain monsters, I won't force you, but you must vow peace.
One by one, they stepped forward. Most chose the golden light, tears streaming as claws became hands.
Look, Sora. They're not just being cured, they're choosing to heal.
But we can't stay. There are countless others out there, still trapped. This is just the beginning.
A young man, once a monster child, now fully human, approached them. I'll lead the camp while you are gone. My father, Thorn, would be proud, and so the last human and his first cured companion left the safety of the camp behind, stepping into a world still waiting for dawn. Months rolled by. Sora and Ilara walked countless roads, and wherever they went, monsters became humans. At last, they reached the final holdout, a stark fortress where the last of Malakar's army had barricaded themselves. A hulking general roared defiance, ordering his soldiers to charge. Sora stepped forward alone.
No more killing. Just a flicker of what I can be. Enough to make them listen.
He unleashed a controlled burst of aura. Weapons shattered, but bones remained unbroken.
We don't come to destroy you. Look, this is what we offer.
She pressed her hand to the nearest soldier. Fur dissolved. A human wept with relief. One by one, the remnants dropped their weapons. Even the general fell to his knees. They asked for the cure, and Sora gave it freely to every last one. The last monster war was over. Across the lands, word spread the last human was the world's savior. Across the reclaimed lands, stone by stone, humanity rebuilt. Former monsters and humans worked side by side. On a high cliff overlooking a newborn city, Sora and Ilara stood still. The wind carried the sound of hammers and laughter.
Once I hid like prey. Now I stand above a world I helped return to light. I never needed to conquer. I only needed to save.
You were never prey, Sora. You were the cure the world was waiting for.
And you were the first to believe that. Without you, I might have stayed in the shadows forever. The last human. That title feels distant now. Like a bad dream I've finally woken from.
Hand in hand, they watched the sun climb higher, casting long shadows of a future still being written.
So, what do we do now, Sora?
We keep walking. There are still people out there who need us. But first, we rest. Just for a moment.
The afternoon sun filtered through a forest reborn. Green shoots and bright flowers where brambles once twisted into claws.
Sora, what will you do when every last monster is cured? When the world no longer needs us?
What will I do? I've never let myself think that far ahead. I don't know. Maybe. Build a home. Something small, with a garden. A place to finally stop. To just be.
I'd like that. A place where we could both belong, after all the wandering.
The path split ahead, a crossroads. One way led back toward the lands they had already healed, peaceful and bright. The other stretched into unknown territory, dark forests where the curse still held sway, where cries of lost souls echoed.
I could turn back. No one would blame me. But then I'd be hiding again.
He stood still for a long moment, then squeezed Ilara's hand and stepped onto the forward path. And with that step, the last human and his first cured companion walked forward into whatever dawn awaited them both. A year later, on a green hill overlooking a quiet valley, a small cottage rose from the earth. Neighbors, once fanged and clawed, now calloused and smiling, helped lift beams and carry stones. A small girl, no older than 7, ran up to Ilara with a handful of wildflowers.
For me, they're beautiful. Thank you.
Once, I was the last human. Now, I am just the first of many.
Ilara caught him watching, and her laughter rang like a bell across the hillside.
Maybe this is what peace feels like. Not an absence of danger, but the presence of something worth protecting.
He set the hammer down and walked over to Ilara, pulling her into a gentle embrace.
Thank you for not letting me stay hidden.
And there, on the threshold of a home they built together, the last human allowed himself a full, unguarded smile. That evening, the cottage porch glowed with the last embers of sunset. Sora and Ilara sat together, quiet, her head resting on his shoulder.
So this is what I was hiding for. Not to conquer, not to survive, just this.
You've come a long way from the man who kept his head down, thinking he was prey.
Because you showed me I wasn't. You were the first to see a person, not a relic.
Silence settled, filled only by the chirp of crickets and the distant hum of a world healing. He was the last human who hid his strength, and in the end, he needed no conquest, because the day he stopped pretending to be prey was the day humanity rose again. And on that quiet porch, as the stars blinked awake, Sora held Ilara's hand and closed his eyes, finally home. The tale of the last human ends not with a roar, but with a breath of peace, a world reborn, and a promise kept. Fade to black.